Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Today we'll dive in and take a look at some of the greatest players to ever do it. Many people claim LeBron James is the greatest of all time, but do you agree? We all agree that he is the greatest in this time period, but the greatest of all time? I can already hear the LeBron haters thinking of reasons why he's not the GOAT. So today we'll entertain the LeBron haters and look at the 7 players who you can rank higher than LeBron. But before we get into the video, make sure you hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So to start off our list, we're taking it back to the old school days. Starting at number 7 is Bill Russell. He's known for his championship legacy, rebounding, and defense. Along with his 11 NBA championships, he's also a Hall of Famer.
Pass to Russell. Basket is good and he's fouled. 3-point play coming up.
Bill Russell only played 13 seasons in the NBA, so if you do the math, around 80% of the time he was in the NBA, he won a title, which is even crazy to imagine. How can someone be that much of a winner? He helped the Celtics become the historic organization they are today. Some may argue that he won so much because of the other Hall of Famers he played with, but when Bill sat out 5 games straight in 1969, the Celtics were 0-5. I guess the proof is in the numbers. He's one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history and one of the best clutch players when it comes to games on the line.
76-75. Sam from behind the backboard. A beauty. Behind the backboard. 78-77. Celtics lead by 1. Russell almost lost. Foul is on Ray Felix. Big Bill.
So in the number 6 position is Magic Johnson. He's another old school player who helped strengthen the Lakers organization. Over his 12-year career, he made the NBA Finals 9 times and won 5 NBA titles. He's also won 3 Finals MVP awards and 3 regular season MVP awards. He finished his career averaging 19.5 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 11 assists. His rival, Larry Bird, was often on his neck and many people compared the two players. Magic fought hard for every single title he earned playing against other Hall of Famers. He was a different breed ahead of his time, being a big guard, being 6'9", and a point guard. That wasn't too common during this time in the NBA era, but he also was one of the greatest passers and assist leaders of all time. He was forced to retire early, leaving behind his Showtime legacy, but within his career, he's proven to us that he will be considered another GOAT. So coming in at number 5 is Larry Bird. We've touched base on Magic Johnson already, but how about Larry Bird? Larry Bird is another old school player who fought for everything he's ever earned. I believe that the NBA in the 80s was a battlefield. The competition was pretty even from team to team, and Larry Bird helped the Celtics reach success plenty of times. He was one of the clutchest playoff players, and he made everyone around him better. People live to watch the Lakers versus Celtics rivalry because of him. For those people who look at stats, Bird shot 50% consistently from the field, 40% from the 3, and 90% from the line.
In between shot. Here's Dennis Johnson front court. Bird cutting without the... Oh, what a pass! Parrish lost it. The great inventor strikes again. Bird got it.
His rookie season, the Celtics won 61 games compared to the year before, only winning 29. He was one of the best trash talkers and just pure talent. Larry Bird has 3 NBA titles under his belt, but definitely is included in the GOAT conversation.
Away from the steal, the layup is good. You have to make sure you against the Celtics. He has really tuned them up this year. Front court, he has Bird in the corner. Right corner, Bird. Backs in. Posted up, Bird. Takes the jumper and hits it. Tell you what, they've tuned each other.
So next at number 4 is Kareem AbdulJabbar. We all know that Kareem was a UCLA legend, winning 3 national titles and playing 3 seasons there. But is he considered another GOAT in NBA history? The first 7 years of his career, the finals were on tape delay. Taking it all the way back to the old school days, right? He consistently dropped 30 points every night for the first years of his career. He won MVP 6 times and made 19 All-Star appearances. He was a pure basketball player, and people sometimes count him out because he wasn't always a fan favorite compared to big personalities of MJ or Kobe Bryant, but he always came ready to play. Playing the big man role wasn't as spectacular compared to being a guard, which is why he was never really in the GOAT conversation. But Kareem has scored the most career points and is at the top of the scoring list for playoff career points as well. He retired at 42 years old, definitely playing till his wheels fell off. He has an NBA Finals record of 6 wins and 4 losses. He's famously known for his skyhook that no one could ever block, and this is why he's considered another GOAT.
Rebound, Magic.
Gets right past Dennis Johnson. And AbdulJabbar.
So next coming in at number 3 is Shaquille ONeal. Shaq will forever go down as one of the most dominant big men in NBA history. He's won 4 NBA titles, appeared in 6 NBA finals, and has won an MVP award. He averaged more than 20 points per game in his first 14 seasons in the league. The big man position is making its way out of the NBA with the way the NBA has become more of a guards game in recent years, but there's still a few left. He's a part of the all-time scoring list, but just imagine how much higher his numbers would be if he didn't miss all those games that he did, and he didn't miss over 5,000 free throws, which is completely insane. How do you miss all those free throws? But anyways, he's a part of one of the best NBA duos, playing alongside Kobe Bryant. Some argue that without Kobe, Shaq wouldn't have been as successful, and vice versa, but basketball is all about teamwork, right? Shaq is another player considered in the GOAT conversation and can be considered better than LeBron. So in the number 2 spot is Kobe Bryant. He's the GOAT for plenty of fans and is often brought up in the conversation along with Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Kobe Bryant studied the game from Michael Jordan and even mastered some of his moves. Michael admits that Kobe Bryant would be the only player to ever beat him playing one-on-one. Remember when Kobe dropped 55 points on Michael Jordan before sending him into a second retirement? So like I stated with Shaq, people claim that Shaq carried Kobe and the Lakers, but in the 2000-2001 season, Kobe averaged 29.4 points per game, 7.3 rebounds, and 6.1 assists, while LeBron's numbers were pretty identical. But let's keep in mind, Kobe produced these numbers while sharing the spotlight with Shaq in his prime.
To the basket and go through Staples Center, as they have through his entire career. With them, a basket.
Kobe earned 5 titles plus more accolades. Let's not forget Kobe's 81-point game and 60-point game on his retirement night. And that's what you call a pure legend and GOAT. And of course, our number 1 player better than LeBron James, the actual GOAT himself, Michael Jordan. Everyone still wants to be like Mike, and even NBA players currently take pieces of Mike and apply it to their own game. Why do you think Kobe was so good? He looked up to the greatest player and copied his every move. Jordan won MVP 5 times, Defensive Player of the Year, and led the Bulls to 6 NBA titles. Jordan was so great because of his competitive nature, and sometimes he was so intense that it got him in trouble. He would talk his defenders' head off and get to them mentally, getting an edge over them. He's hit more game winners and clutch shots than anyone in NBA history. Michael Jordan has the complete package, and he's influenced the NBA in so many different ways. But of course, we can't forget the players before Jordan who helped shape the game for him to come in and take over. So, to many, LeBron is the GOAT, but I think there's more to take into consideration before making that statement. Thanks for tuning in to watch today's video on 7 players you can rank higher than LeBron James. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, click on that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.
3 at a time. And one time I had 6 at one time.
What a pass! Magic Johnson!
Michael Jordan is probably the player that I learned from the most.
Magic edging down the left side. 10 seconds left in regulation. They're going to go for the last shot.
But Magic Johnson is my favorite player and still is my favorite player to ever play.
Won the ball game. There it is. Lakers win it on Magic Johnson's 15-footer straight away.
This show is brought to you by Jam Time Machine Radio, the finest of old school black and pop music. Check out www.jamtimemachine.com and listen to non-stop old school black and pop music. Jam Time Machine Radio, more than just music.